Welcome back everyone to Norway, and yeah, last time we continued our invasion of Finland and got some very good and needed victories on them, and now we are almost ready to essentially win the war against them once and for all. Let's get this right going. We're trying to get our troops down south, just to get some pressure on these enemy units, and trying to, of course, surround them because we have a very good opportunity to do so, and we're going to take that. There we are. We're not going to let any advantage slip for our fingertips. That would be quite not productive. Let's try to surround that division. We do have a very good local advantage, so we can do that, I think. Yes, we can. So those four divisions that we have are going to be able to destroy that one enemy division. And there we are. Now we can counterattack against their units and push for Viipuri, which at this point is probably going to be the last, last push that we need to enact in order to win this war. I mean, Finland right now is almost dead when it comes to their national unity, and of course their navy's still around, which is kind of annoying, but that's just gonna be fine. We still have a guy protecting Helsinki just in case, although at this point I feel like we don't need to do that anymore. I mean, they're not gonna naval invade us in any way, so yeah, it's pretty okay. Right here, we're starting to encounter some problems, so let's actually stop our plans. I'm gonna manage the troops myself, just to be sure that things are happening the way they're supposed to be. Like that. That's gonna be okay. Don't need any more ambitious pushing, at least not right now. Where we need more ambitious pushing is over here in the north. We're going to try to take Lappi quickly, or at least quickly enough, and then surrounding this enemy unit is going to be quite useful as well. So that's what we're going to do with these two guys, whereas these three are going to advance towards the enemy, most important city, right? Not really capital, but it's really their only remaining industrial base down here in southern Finland. Once you're done with that guy, finish the surround of that mountaineer. Now, there's a bit of a problem with how many units they have recruited, is that most likely, yeah, their manpower pool is through the roof in terms of problems. Well, we kind of, oh, damn. Yeah, we have managed to surround the guy, but our troops came back to their starting positions when it comes to, plans. So, hey, guess we have more guys down here. And now we have the Førergarden ready to go to defend Norway. Now, what should we go for? I feel like we can go with upgrade the army air service just to get some extra fighters. Oh, we could go with the Oslo analyzer. Let's do that. And actually, our Førergarden is ready. There's actually a regular infantry division. What kind of infantry division? Well, actually, it is basically what we have right now. So actually, I wonder if a ridiculous exploit would be to just beef up your infantry divisions to maximum, combat width, and then you got it for free, both the division and the equipment for that. Yeah, that would be quite interesting. Anyway, they're going to be shipped off to the front, to the northern front as well, so the most annoying one to fight in, but that's fine, because they are the Førergarden. They should be the elite. And I think we can rush down for Lappi. We're going to do that from two different angles, so we're going to have maximum surprise. Sorry. Yeah, at this point, we're just going to try to defend the flanks of this unit. Actually, he can surround. He can surround that infantry division up against the sea. And now we have this pocket created. We have this pocket defended. He's trying to move to Tampere and then Helsinki, but we're going to try to stop him right now. We should be able to. There we are, and we took the capital. I think that this is going to be the end. No, it isn't, actually. Let's try to surround that division. No, we will not be able to. That's kind of unfortunate. At least we have this corridor opened up. And then up here, we're going to try to reach Vesisari and Petsamo, which are going to be the last remaining sort of holdouts. Yeah, Finland just being very, very annoying to deal with. They're not surrendering. Oh, technically Lappi is still under enemy control. That is because there's no city over here, actually. So, there being no city means that we can't really capitulate the enemy by taking just 1 point. That's annoying. So we're going to try to use our now numerical superiority when it comes to divisions to just take states by outflanking them. And this guy is eventually going to fall, so that's pretty okay. And there's 3 enemy divisions over there. They're actually... oh, damn. So they have managed to... they managed to rescue their forces from that encirclement. That's really unfortunate. There we are, finally. Took a long-ass time. We're going to take all states. And, you know, that's... how many factories? Well, it's 3 dockyards. That's useful. Then 3, 4 civilian factories. 7 civilian factories. And then as it comes to military factories, that's 3. So not really the strongest when it comes to factories. I think I'm just gonna puppet Finland once the event pops up, you know? So there goes Finland, and of course, we now get our event. So after our victory in the war, we now control Finland. What shall we do with the country? We can either puppet Finland, liberate Finland, continue the occupation, or annex Petsamo, which was our claim up here, and then liberate, rather puppet the rest. Again, a core on Finnmarksvidda also. What is Finnmarksvidda? I have no... oh, this one. Oh. I already have a core here. Okay. And then, yeah, they take everything else. Now, that's kind of sad because I kind of would have wanted to keep Åland. But, hey, can't have everything. Can't have everything. Yeah, this is probably just the best outcome. Because with Finland being around as a puppet, oh, they actually have a very interesting figure leading their country. I am fairly certain, let's actually kind of, you know, not be nice. Wait, what is this? States map mode. Anyway, let's not be nice and let's cheat a little bit. What I want to do is see how much manpower they have. They have a ton of manpower. Excellent, because all of their units that were on the field got put back into the pool. They got disbanded. So because of this, we're gonna get a pretty nasty army coming out of them, hopefully. We don't really have a lot of rifles to give them right now, though. We're back when it comes to infantry equipment. Let's, however, send them 500 of our artillery pieces. No, never mind, because our artillery pieces actually came from them, from their stockpile, I think. Let us see. Let us see. Equipment details, artillery. Yeah, 76 actually came from them. I think it should be updating right now. Oh, that's equipment on the field. What about equipment in our stockpile, though? yeah, artillery, just generic. So I'm guessing that that means, considering that we have the 150mm Feldhaubitz, yeah, okay. So that means that right now we got all the artillery, and we are essentially out. Okay, next target is going to be Sweden. The problem is Sweden has quite the army. As you can see, they have troops scattered about. They have 12 to 20. And they have a fairly hefty military industry as well. So things aren't going to be all that easy up against Sweden, most likely. Let's pull our Air Force back. It only took 3 casualties during all of that, so I'm actually very happy. They are going to be non-assigned to any missions. That's fine. Our Navy is going to be fairly important in dealing with Sweden. But they also have a fleet, so we're going to be careful about all of this. The U-boats can go back to... Let's just put them in Helsinki. And then the actual surface fleet took a lot of casualties when it comes to the destroyers, but that's overall quite fine, because we do have some replacements. So our fleet is back up to 14. We're going to let them repair. And I mean, the strength of our surface fleet is our heavy cruisers anyway, so that's pretty fine. And to be completely honest, in fighting Sweden, we kind of have the, I guess you could say, advantage of not really having to defend all this stuff up here, because, I mean, it's pretty worthless. It's mountain terrain, so I can just kind of keep one guy in Narvik, and that's going to keep this entire Nord-Norge state under my control. So I can keep one infantry division over there, and then I can send everybody else to the main front. Something like this. And our army is very, very well experienced. This is something that the Swedes do not have access to. So we have this advantage at least. Another thing that we can kind of do is trying naval invasions, although, I mean, I'm not 100% on that. Let's actually just split off this guy again and scout. Okay, got more industry. Yeah, they do have people defending Stockholm. What about their other ports? No. Don't have anybody over there. What about Luleå? Well, they do have guys right nearby, some cavalry and infantry most likely. And down here, what about the Straits? We actually have nobody in Gotland, so that's okay. We can try to at least seize that right off the bat. Nobody in Karlskrona, and nobody in Malmö. So that is very good. That means that we can plan out some amphibious landings. We are going to use these 3 units to do that. Led by Mr. Winter Specialist. And the main army is going to be led by Mr. Hillfighter. Although, there's actually not a lot of hills over here. That's, yeah, I thought there would be more hills, but turns out there really aren't a lot of hills. That's not the best. Actually, we have 3 civilian factories. Okay, build up. I mean, we don't really have any real capacity to build up, so might as well try to get some mills. It's all not that great. It's all not that great indeed. We do have our planes in reserve, that's fine. Does Sweden have an air force? Probably. It does. A pretty decent one at that. That's not the best. I mean, we do have some decent tech. We could produce both fighters and close air supports. But considering our limited industrial base, and the need for more rifles, yeah, it does not look all that good for our air program. At least we're gonna get some free planes with this. You know, that's always pretty okay. And we can also get some oil refineries for later. That's always gonna be useful. Yeah, basically these 3 divisions, yeah, probably should switch that back up. Have the Hill Fighter lead the naval invasion squad. So you're gonna go to Malmo. You're gonna go to Karlskrona. You're gonna go to Gotland. Is there also the chance of Göteborg? Yes, there is the chance of Göteborg being seized, but to be honest, we have our main army on the job there. And looks like the Swedes, now we got a better look at their units. They have some pretty good units. I mean, they have reserve artillery, or sorry, support artillery. So they're actually in a good enough spot. Not as good as us, but still pretty good. Actually, you know, one of you guys could naval invade from this nice island, actually. It's gonna be a quick trip, and actually I could use the Danish ports because we so thoughtfully annexed Denmark. So that's going to definitely decrease the time we need for our naval invasions to succeed. Less time for the Swedes to react. And yeah, I feel like we're almost basically already ready. We just need Finland to get some troops back together so that they can kind of hold their front and perhaps even hold their coastlines. Because we're going to need to be a little bit more careful about our naval situation this time around. Of course, the Finnish fleet was scrapped, the one battleship, because, yeah, in Kaiserreich you have to annex people, so it doesn't really give back the ships, which is kind of sad. And now we get the Oslo Analyzer. So the scientist Sven Rosseland recently proposed the construction of our large mechanical computer, the Oslo Analyzer. With government support, he has now finished the theoretical parts of the project. His team will now attempt to construct this technological marvel. If successful, the computer will greatly increase our research capabilities. And it says, good luck, Mr. Rosseland. It says, gets the event... the Oslo Analyzer is complete, but we don't actually get it right now. We're going to get it in a while. Hopefully, at least. And yeah, now we're just gonna land forts in Ostlandet. That's I feel like that could be useful, but we're gonna be adopting an offensive strategy rather than a defensive one. So is there anything that can help out with that? Yeah, fighters. So we're going to get the fighters, and then after that, we are going to go for the claims on Sweden. Which is also going to allow quite a lot of time for Finland to build up as well. Good. Let's go for the mountain infantry research, actually. Because for some reason, we haven't gotten that yet. I mean, all the special forces are going to be quite useful to us, but really the paratroopers I'd rather avoid. Well, about the world, we have the 2nd Weltkrieg about to fire off with the men Alsace-Lorraine. Somehow, the Entente is already at war with the International, which is probably pretty good for the International, because now they're basically not going to get taken by surprise by the Entente as they're fighting the Germans. And, well, nothing really too strange is happening other than that. The Ottomans, they're at war with Russia. The Russians have punished Mongolia, and they're about to win over there. We have someone landing here, the Germans. It looks like the Germans took, well, they normally have Qingdao, but okay, so yeah, the Triad Syndicate's not really doing anything. Okay, the Republic of China is still there, and actually the Fentian are at war with the Qing. So actually the Japanese are about to get a whole heck of a lot stronger in a way because of the Fentian. Although the Japanese are actually not helping the Fentian, but the Fentian are winning anyway against the Qing. It's actually very strong showing from them. Dutch East Indies, just normal. Whoa, who are you? Damn. India's just fine, except, you know, the random Madras. Persia's at war with Russia, and actually winning. Somehow. There's, of course, the problem that Russia has kind of just expanded on so many different fronts that it can't really win everywhere. It's doing badly against the Ottoman Empire and Persia, but it's doing good against Mongolia. So that's basically what's happening over there. The Ottomans aren't getting attacked by Egypt. Why? Oh, because they don't have the Axis. Wow, okay. Well, I guess that's interesting. So no Axis is going to attack the Ottoman Empire this time. Maybe we're going to have a 1v1 between Egypt and the Ottomans, but I feel like with the Kurds having been repelled and, you know, Cyprus having united with Greece and the Ottomans now invading Libya or Tripolitania, I mean, the opportunity has passed for Egypt when it comes to events, at least. So yeah, American Civil War still going on, and the combined syndicates are likely to win. Although with the Entente on the warpath against the Third International, I feel like the combined syndicates might just get stabbed in the back by the Entente. So if that happens before they take out the remnants of the AUS and USA and the Pacific states, then they're in trouble. Otherwise, they're probably going to do pretty well. And okay, so now we're just going to reinforce our front lines, trying to... Essentially what our strategy is going to be is trying to rush through like this southern half of Sweden, just kind of giving up the northern front in a way, and trying to reach, you know, Stockholm and Norrköping and Göteborg, and trying to capitulate them that way. What's their national unity? It's 70%, so it's actually not as strong as I thought. Usually the Scandinavians have some pretty overpowered, and of course we have the Weltkrieg. Usually the Scandinavians have some pretty overpowered national unity. What we're also going to do is trying to establish some garrisons on our coastlines, because I feel like the Swedes might just have naval supremacy for a while in the war, especially considering that we're not really getting all that much time to build up our fleets, and we don't have the oil either. Of course, Second Weltkrieg. Wait, Belgium and Kaiserreich? What the heck? What happened here? I have no idea, but they're part of Mitteleuropa. So actually that is a problem for France, because they don't get the... Oh no, they still get the revolt. Okay, so they have managed to instigate a revolt in Brussels. They might be able to... No, I thought they might be able to capitulate Belgium off of that, but looks like they have. They have been able to reestablish control over there. Of course, also the Strasbourg uprising is going to be quelled by the Germans, and it looks like the Commune wasn't really ready for this. Most likely this is because of, oh damn, Canada landed in Italy and completely capitulated the SRI. So that's why the Commune was not ready for that, because they're badly losing to the Entente already. And here we have the puppet of Bulgaria. Okay, so Serbia establishing its dominance. Wait, what? Sicily-Fanian Austria? What the heck is this? So they managed to annex Bohemia, Galicia, and Illyria. Damn. That's wow. Yeah, they went the status quo, but they did the Sicily-Fanian development scheme, and now they're just trying to essentially centralize. Yeah, they've centralized Sicily-Fania. Damn. That happened. Almost never seen that, and Hungary's still around, but I mean, with that Austria, I don't think Hungary is gonna have a shot at ever, you know, breaking free. And also that means that the Belgrade Pact is kind of screwed. I mean, they have Greece and Iron Guard, Romania, and Bulgaria, but like, how are they gonna deal with Austria? And also, Albania is part of the Austrian sphere, and they have a Austrian king. So, yeah, just expansion opportunities have been very hampered for the Belgrade Pact. Although they could still go after the Ottomans in some way or another, guessing that they're still... Whoa! You have claimed the Straits. You have claimed the Straits. What the heck? Where is that? That's down here in the directions. Damn. That's a... What the fuck is this? I just heard a random sound. Anyway, that's a very, very aggressive Russia. They have claims all over. So Russia, once it gets its act together, is likely to become a monster in the Middle East and the Far East. But that also means that the German Empire has basically got its back protected against the commune, etc. You know, this is a very, very good moment to invade the Union of Britain for Shetland. Their, you know, their navy's getting smashed by the Entente. Yeah, let's try that out. I mean, might as well, right? Might as well. Might as well. Hold on. What? Can't really do anything else. So our plans are going to be revisited a little bit, I guess, because of this. Let's put our guys out here. Because the naval power of the International is basically gone. So this is our time to strike at them and grab our rightful islands up here, trying to reenact the invasions. Now, you've still got a massive army, but you're not putting it in Shetland, which is where we want to go. So that's at least quite good. Let's redirect our naval invasions because of this. So instead of targeting Sweden, we're going to start from the west, actually from these islands. We're going to grab Shetland, actually with 2 divisions, just in case they decide to counterattack. We could also try to go for Scapa Flow, but I'm thinking that Scapa Flow is going to be well defended, especially considering the Germans are over here in Orkney. So for now, that is our plan of action. And I'm trusting on the Entente to finish off the last remaining international fleets, which is already happening with France and Britain. So I am guessing that it isn't going to be all that difficult for us to maintain naval supremacy. We're going to raid convoys with our submarines and with our main landing forces, convoy escort. Actually, the Ukrainians have taken Orkney, so that's pretty insane. No, we can't actually justify the war goal yet because of no political power. Damn it, that's annoying. That is very annoying. We're actually going to have to wait a long time for that. Where do we get some polypower? Well, almost nowhere. Don't really get any political power anywhere at this point. That's pretty sad. And then even after that, we're going to need to wait for our, you know, for our war goal to finish. And after that, most likely this island will have gone to somebody else. That's really sad. That is really sad, but we're still going to try. We're still going to try at least. And we're going to try next time. Hopefully, I can also skip ahead, you know, up here. And I want to thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Hopefully with no boring parts if I manage to indeed skip to our war.